how much of this game is the guy who's regarded as the respected 3-point shooter, McDermott, does most of his damage on those twos and those curls, and he had some difficult ones where he went through contact. But then the other guy, Sumner, who's not known as a 3-point shooter, is the one that goes 4 for 5 from three. It's like the defense was taking that away, but those guys being able to beat Detroit in other ways when they were given certain looks.
Yeah, that's right. And Doug, he really covers a lot of ground, coming out of that corner off those staggers. And if they do overplay him, he's done a good job all year of turning that corner, with his right hand and getting to the rim. He even did it a couple times on the other side where we swung him through the other way. So it's good screens being set by our 4s and 5s there, but it's Doug's pace and attack ability to get to the rim on that when they overplay him. And Edmond, he does a really good job of running to his spots and flying down the floor. And then our point guard's throwing it ahead to him, to get some of those. But he does a good job of spacing himself to be in the vision of the passer. If the post man has it down there, Ed does a good job of sliding a step or two just to get in the vision to create a window. And Edmond knocked him down. He spends a lot of time on his shooting. So it was good to see both of those things.
And can I ask one other thing on O'Shea? It looks like even when things don't go well for him and he gets his shot stuffed, of how he's able to get back, even if he's trailing the play, defensively back on the other end, and how that's been key to maybe you guys having better transition defense and contesting better, because I know that had been recently not a strength of which you guys, the transition defense hadn't been strong all the time. How much has he helped in that regard for your team?
O'Shea does a very good job. He doesn't give up on any play. And like you said, if he didn't finish it at the rim, he was really doing a good job of sprinting back. And the other guys, the talking, I mentioned it earlier in the fourth quarter, we started talking and communicating at our best the later the game went. And that's the number one thing, in transition. You got to sprint back and you got to start talking and you got to get matched up. And you mentioned O'Shea, and a lot of the other guys did a really good job with that tonight.